We arrived Friday the 9th, I believe it was, into Hamburg. We're staying at the AO hostel. I'm trying to remember the street, the city hostel near Berliner Tor station. So Liam had planned the whole trip. He is my best man, so for the wedding. So this is the party before the wedding, what we call the stag do. So he had planned that we would go to a brewery for Groninger for something to eat, and then from there we would go to the Reeperbahn, bar hop as he put it, and there was no set plan to the bars we would go to, but me and Liam and some others have ended up in the Hamburger Vermissten. So after this, we don't know where Liam goes. We were in a group of 5 people by this stage, and Liam has left just before we have. The only thing I can think he was doing is trying to go home, trying to go back to the hotel before us, because he knew he'd organised trains and things. He knew how to get back. So the only thing we can think he was trying to do was to get back to his hotel, because he decided, I'm tired, I've had enough, I'll go home now. So we think this was about sometime between 0100 and 0130 hours. As of yesterday, we have now seen the CCTV video surveillance cameras from the Gruner and Jahr building near Bamwell station, and Liam can be seen on the CCTV cameras. It looks as if he is trying to gain access to the building. I don't know if to try and get help, or if he's maybe confused and thinks this is where a hotel that he's maybe staying in. There's lots of lights on, so yeah, he's trying doors, but they're all closed. There is a member of the public, a witness, has seen Liam at this time. He'd fallen, he was on the steps as you go towards the entrance to the Gruner and Jahr building. The witness has helped him back to his feet and then walked towards Mikkelweiss Park. The witness then said that Liam has gone towards the Portuguese Quarter, and this is the last he's seen of him. So yes, between that time and Wednesday, no sightings of Liam. We can only guess what's happened. We think maybe he's had a head injury, which he's now suffering some sort of memory loss, and that maybe he got on a train, fall asleep on the train, last stop Buxtehude, and he ends up here. He's maybe now got no money. We know he had no phone battery, and his phone's not been back on since he went missing. There's witnesses in the Dietz bakery here and the tobacco shop that speak to seeing Liam on the Wednesday. He would appear, if it is Liam, he's wearing different clothing now. We think he may have got this from Bahnhof missions, or from clothing banks, or maybe just picked it up from the streets. We don't know how he would have got this other clothing. The next sighting in Buxtehude was the Thursday or Friday, I can't remember the exact days now, next to Lidl supermarket. There has been other reported sightings since then, but not as reliable as these sightings. The person they're speaking to speaks English, and they believe he speaks English with an accent similar to mine. He's said things like he was Scottish, I think, to one of the witnesses. He said that he needed water, he hadn't been able to shower and things like this for days. So these things do make sense to as what would have happened to Liam. We are back here today because this is where we seem to be getting the most sightings. So we've arranged for volunteers to try and assist us with searching for Liam today. So we're asking people of Buxtehude and other areas to check allotments, sheds, outhouses, farm buildings, because if he doesn't have any money now and he doesn't know where to go in terms of missions, he may just be sleeping in one of these areas. He is not a dangerous person. Do not be alarmed by him. He just may be confused. if you do have any sightings of them, please immediately contact police, because a lot of the sightings have been maybe days after, because people haven't realised that he was missing. We're now trying to make as many people aware that he is missing, so that when we get these sightings we can react to them straight away, and that we can bring Liam back to his family and friends.